Welcome to the first ever edition of Wicked Critics. Let's get it rolling, guys. Today we are breaking down the Book of Boba Fett. Just dropped about 45 minutes ago. Live reaction starting now.
Yeah, we just finished watching it. I'm pretty much overwhelmed right now. Honestly, it was so fucking
I didn't think it was going to jump out the gate like that.
So, literally, right at the beginning, the opening scene where he gets out of the fucking Sarlacc, like, that shit was insane. He flamethrowed him, climbed out of there, like, it's crazy.
I think it was a little too easy.
I mean, it
So
definitely.
he fell to the bottom of the Sarlacc pit.
He literally dug
just listen though.
upwards, like 40 feet.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Just through solid
So
sand.
he fell to the very bottom, flamethrower directly in front of him, and then got up.
I'm guessing he killed it when he did
Yeah, he
that.
definitely killed it. 100%.
Yeah, but he didn't come up through the place that he fell down. Like he just.
Yeah, he dug a hole.
Yeah, probably all the tentacles and stuff. He couldn't go back up through there.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. It was crazy. So then he climbs out. Press play, bro, because we've got it pulled up right now.
Yeah, we might
And
as
we
well,
can
right?
and we can
Yeah,
like
might as well
watch
check
through
it,
it
yeah.
while we're even talking about it. But he gets tortured throughout the whole episode pretty much.
No,
Like,
he got absolutely destroyed.
Which didn't make sense to me because in the Mandalorian he is fine.
but
he
that's
goes
after
into battles. No, this is even when he got in that fight in the street in Tatooine.
He was weak.
He was very weak.
Yeah, he was weak.
True.
Doesn't make that much sense when you
He was
watch the Mandalorian.
getting beat up too.
He was, and it wasn't like he was getting taken that bad of a beating. Like,
But as soon as he got like taken down, he was like, "Get me to the back." It's like he
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
it's
he
like he's
knew.
like sick or something.
Yeah.
do you think? Remember, he said like the dreams are back. Do you think maybe
Oh,
maybe
no,
with
he's
the
got like
dreams
some
it
PTSD
correlates
type
with the
stuff going
PTSD?
on.
So maybe it's not really injuries that's holding him back. It's more.
Well, I mean, if you look at what he went through with the Raiders, they banged him up pretty bad. So I wouldn't, look down on him for needed some time to get back to where he was.
The Bacta is gonna act as just a easy like flashback thing throughout the whole show. They're gonna show stuff where he was working with Vader. I feel like they're gonna just show little pieces of his life, and it's gonna be sick.
You think they go past the Sarlacc pit? I don't think.
Oh
they're
yeah,
gonna do
look,
that.
they show Camino right here. That has nothing to do with the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna go all over the place and give us the little
Yeah, they're gonna
tidbits
have to.
and stuff that built his legend. I feel like, especially if he's gonna be like sick like this throughout the whole show.
Django's armor was so cool.
So sick, so sick.
What happens next?
So he's definitely gonna go confront the mayor next episode.
Who's the mayor? Do we know?
I think he's that alien guy from the trailers. I don't even know. He looks like a
So we're looking
hammerhead
up the
shark.
mayor of Moist Espen.
He looks like a literal hammerhead shark, bro.
Yo,
He
that
goes
bar,
over-
that bar that they showed where the chick gave him a bunch of money, they showed that in like the Jabba the Hutt movie, right?
No.
No,
like
this
that
is
bar,
a whole
right?
different city.
Yeah, this is Mos Espa. They were in Mos Eisley, I
The
think.
only look of
So
it.
what's the difference? I thought he
No, Jabba's
took over
palace
or
was
whatever.
in this, but in Return of the Jedi, it didn't show the whole city. It just showed inside his palace
True.
and the Sarlacc pit, right?
Right.
So I'm assuming this
But
is
wasn't
like,
that the same scene where he was sitting?
yeah,
It was. It was the
that's the
exact
same as Jabba the Hutt's place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But
not
it's
Mos
not it.
Eisley. No, even in Return of the Jedi, they're not in Mos Eisley when they're
Oh,
at
okay.
Jabba's palace.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right.
They're in Moist Espen.
Yeah.
But it's never like really talked about in
Or
the movie.
said.
Yeah.
So the mayor is a Rhodian politician. So like Greedo and them.
Bro. But what's gonna be the thing? Like Boba should be able to go in there and just kill him, Like
Well,
when
they tried to make it look like he was powerful,
he is.
okay,
but like
my thing is if he's
more powerful.
if he's the crime lord of Tatooine or whatever, why doesn't he just go and kill the mayor and just be the whole ruler of the whole thing?
Because he doesn't want to rule like that. I think they made it very clear that he's kind of a hero now.
Or maybe it's not that easy.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, the thing is, he's taken over this whole new organization. Like, he has to go to all these people that have been paying Jabba and make
he
sure
doesn't
they're
even
still
know any
happy
of
with the
them, yeah.
service that they're getting, but they're getting it totally different way.
So the scene when the Trandoshan comes in, he makes a little comment, but I didn't catch it. Can we skip to that and look at the captions?
Yeah.
Because
here you go. Here's remote.
Yeah, because he said something about the Trandoshan when he was coming in. How do we turn on captions on here?
I think Disney Plus has it weird.
I really didn't like how they didn't put the blaster in it, and I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't.
A lot of his fighting stuff didn't seem as cool as the Mandalorian stuff that he did.
Yeah, 100%.
It seemed like a different fight choreographer.
But it didn't, like, he didn't even get his armor back or anything.
Who, in that?
In his flashbacks. Like, it was telling his flashback
No,
story.
we already saw him get his armor back, though, in live action.
Yeah, right.
They're not going to show that.
But did they take his blaster, too? That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Like,
maybe
maybe they didn't show him not getting it or something.
No, he had his blaster in the Mandalorian.
No, I'm saying now, though. Like, why doesn't he have it?
Maybe he was just trusting the people that he was going to see. I don't know.
How sick did the Tusken Raiders look, though?
That's the best they've ever looked.
But, like, dark, black, that's really tough.
Homie's got a hood. Like, it's literally a full outfit. That what does he have, drawers in his tent?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a closet?
I really wish they'd had given him a better, like, moment, though, of, like, badassery. The only badass thing that he really had was the Sarlacc pit, like, getting out of there, which was super sick, don't get me wrong.
So I'm guessing you didn't think the fight with the...
I thought the killing of the monster was kind of cool, I guess, but it wasn't what I wanted.
That monster was sick, though.
The monster was so dope.
But it really didn't show his powers. He kind of got lucky with it.
Yeah, 100%, exactly. And, like, I don't know what if I'm gonna be cool with them keeping him, like, sick the whole show or weak the whole show. Like,
they're not going to. I think he's done with the thing after what happened.
I don't know. Knock the remote off. My bad, guys.
Okay. Damn.
But
no, I think he'll only be in it for like 3 episodes. They'll have to stop doing it. He'll get healthy again or something. He has to. There's no way they could do that the whole time.
But what's going to happen that's going to make him more healthy? Like, is he just going to be in the back long enough for him to now be considered
I don't know.
healthy?
Maybe he only needs it for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, maybe. I guess.
They need to explain that in the second episode.
Because it was almost like when, what's her name, got him out of it at first when she was like, wake up.
He does it every day.
Yeah, it was almost like therapy or something. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it looked.
But he just looks so weak. I don't get.
Yeah, I don't get that at all, and I'm not a big.
I don't
fan
agree
of
with
that.
the dreams statement I made either. I don't think that's why.
What, you don't think it's PTSD or what?
No, because they don't really like convey it at all. Like, it's not like he's having like a stroke, like a panic attack when he's like fighting or anything. It's just he got knocked to the ground.
So something else has to happen in his flashbacks.
Yeah, he's definitely going to remember something in the flashbacks that is going to lead him.
So you think the flashbacks are him remembering stuff, or do you think it's just old memories?
I think it's old memories.
I think he remembers all of it.
Yeah. I'm not saying he doesn't remember. I'm saying
it's like, given his backstory.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying maybe like he'll think back on something in a dream and it'll become important. I mean, I don't know what it would be. But
oh, definitely.
I really thought Bosk was going to come in there.
Me too. And
that part was sick when he was putting on his armor.
I don't like this armor. I don't know why. I really like the original armor they had.
I prefer the original armor as well, but I think as he continues to fight more and more, I think this armor's going to change.
You think he'll get damaged?
Oh, yeah. He's definitely going to get a battle damage.
Because it's not Beskar, right?
It depends who you ask.
I thought the helmet was, and the rest isn't.
I think his helmet isn't.
Oh, it isn't?
Because that's why it has the dent, but I mean, I'm not sure.
I don't really like this scene.
See, the Trandoshan comes in right here.
Something about friendship?
We really need a protocol droid. Presenting Dr. Drask, leader of the Trandoshan family protectors of the city center.
All right, what's he say?
Yeah. He says something sly.
That's weird. I used to work for him.
It's even weirder for him.
Did he work for Bosk and them?
Maybe, because Bosk was older than him. I'll mute this back now. But Bosk was older than him, so maybe technically he was working for Bosk.
He looks just like him.
Or he's probably working for Bosk. That's probably Bosk's superior.
Could be.
Because he just said I used to work for him. He used to work for that dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe he used to work for that guy.
Because he's really no longer a bounty hunter at all.
No, not even a little bit. He's literally...
He looks like he's not killing people.
He's literally like the crime boss, 100%.
This guy was a little freaky.
Yeah, the mayor's like concierge
Yeah.
or whatever. Like,
I couldn't get...
He was so weird. Like,
do
I
you guys
couldn't get his,
recognize
like,
that
I
pitch.
recognized him. That's why I got up first. 'Cause I thought it was Woody Harrelson at first.
no, but he looks familiar. I recognize that guy for sure.
Wasn't that cool of a character, though.
No,
I'll see what the mayor
I mean, he
said.
was all right.
Boba definitely is going to kill him.
So, trailer was definitely not the first 7 minutes, so
You think he's going to kill him?
can't believe the director
Yeah,
said
that guy definitely dies next episode.
Oh, yeah.
or
I thought
two.
Finnick's going to kill him.
I thought Finnick was going to feed him to the Rancor. I thought for sure we were going to see the Rancor.
I mean,
in this
dude,
episode.
Boba told Finnick to capture that dude, so at least we'll start off with that next
yeah,
episode.
yeah, true. We're gonna go.
So
Straight,
we'll learn about probably the main villain. Not
And
main
that guy
villain,
looked cool,
or-
like, with his mask.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know if they,
But
work for
they
the
were-
mayor or do they work for those people that the Tuscans and Boba were watching with the symbol.
What's up with all these fights? Oh wait, say that again.
So the people in the red they capture at the end of the
Yeah.
episode, do they work for the mayor or do they work for the people who were putting up that symbol on that house?
The mayor.
The mayor.
I wanna
Yeah,
say
they
the
looked
mayor.
they looked a lot more
They
official
looked
than
official.
the guys
They
that
weren't
robbing.
using like weapons. They were using like electricity.
True.
It was funny, though. They really did look like thugs, like with the graffiti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
facts.
But I feel like I've seen those guys in Star Wars before, so they might be like an actual.
I wonder if they're related to those people that Cobb Vanth fought in Mos Pelgo, or is that right? Pelgo, Mos Pelgo. But yeah, in Mando season 2, when he meets Cobb Vanth, he talks about how he was fighting some people that tried to take over his town after the Empire fell.
Very nice. Mos Pelgo.
Yep.
Keep going.
Could be them though. I'm not sure. I mean, it was literally like a split-second thing in that season.
I thought Cobb Vance was going to be in it. Honestly,
He definitely still will be. I think.
I don't think so. There's no point now. Honestly, it's just honestly subplot if you put him in.
I mean,
He's
I
not
think
connected
he
to the
could
crime.
easily show up if Boba needed an additional gunner.
And he want to get the Mandalorian. He would get.
Mando's off doing Mando stuff, and I mean, this has to.
Is
be
he though?
This has to be Boba Fett's show. If they bring in another Mandalorian, that's going to make Boba Fett look even weaker.
Well, dude, this has to be like set a week after they gave Luke
Yep,
Baby Yoda.
literally a week.
So
after.
like, Mando's probably not doing anything right now. Or he's probably dealing with what's her name.
Bo-Katan.
But that didn't seem like it was-
no, I could see Bo-Katan showing up. I could definitely see
I hope
Bo-Katan
she is. She was a
showing up.
good character.
Yeah, facts.
They casted her very well as well.
Well, she's the chick who plays her in the Clone Wars. Same
Really?
girl, Katie Sackhoff. Yeah.
Smart. They could not have done that shit for Ahsoka though. You think Ahsoka's coming in?
Not in this. No.
You don't think they're gonna have any lightsaber appearances?
I'd be
You think
really
they will?
surprised, honestly.
There'll be an appearance. I don't know if there'll be a fight.
Mm.
Like I think there will be
Like
someone with the Force
yeah.
in it, but they might not fight. In
I think the only one that would make sense would be Luke. Or Mace Windu in the last episode. Like, those are the only two ones that would make
Mace
sense for the
Windu?
story. If he's alive, of course.
Why would that make sense?
Because just for
Did he kill
Boba.
Jango?
Yeah, the emotional connection there.
What about
Yo, honestly, I feel like he should have like more guys around him.
Yeah, the two
Like, literally, there's
Gamorrean
only-
guys.
I think that's this
It's
whole
them
thing.
two and the Hogs. Like
I think that's Boba.
Yeah, that's how
he's not scared
that's
of
Boba,
anyone.
but is
He
that
can
the
walk around.
role? The
'Cause,
role
like, they
that
were-
he's in?
No, but it doesn't matter. He's obviously not taking it
And
the way
that's
Jabba
Finnick's
did.
argument. You and Finnick are making the same argument. Like, you need to carry yourself differently.
Yeah,
No,
you
I think-
definitely do.
No, I think he's carrying himself better than Jabba did.
How you're gonna get a totally different reaction?
Yeah, but you're gonna get people who work better for you out of respect than fear.
Yeah, but that takes time.
We'll see.
Not
It doesn't matter to
immediately.
him. It doesn't matter to
He's
him.
weak though right now. Why does he want
is.
And
enemies?
he's still willing to walk around by himself with just a couple
yeah, that's
bodyguards.
it. He's an idiot
He
for that.
can't
He almost
show
got
weakness.
destroyed.
Yeah, facts. He did about almost.
Yeah, but
get
he
smoked
can't
for
show
sure.
that he's weak.
And he's just getting into it. Like
And-
he's
and
just
that-
walking around meeting these people.
I don't know. Boba's a little loose with it right now. I feel like something's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
happen.
got to lock it in. He's got to
Something's
lock
gonna
it
happen.
in.
He's got to tighten
100%.
up.
Well, he has no backup other than Finnick.
Yeah, and that's why I think.
Who's gonna
And that's
come
what I was
back?
saying. He needs a little bit
He is
larger
on.
of a
He
game.
is on.
He's on Tatooine. Cobb Vanth would make a lot of sense, and Boba I'm assuming had been watching him. I bet he respects him.
You don't think he brings in any bounty hunters and like, look, we can change and stuff like that?
Maybe Bosk. I could see Bosk. Like they're like connected. I feel like just because the whole scene in the Empire Strikes. I mean, yeah, that's Empire Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, the chick with the big ears is kind of hot.
She's a big actress. I think she'll reappear in the show.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I saw her in a different scene in the trailer.
They were talking about her being in the trailer and stuff. I don't know her name, but there's something.
She like
going
runs
on.
that club or whatever, right?
I guess.
I thought it was a prostitution thing.
Yeah, I got that vibe too.
'Cause remember,
but
she asked him for like a special or something. In this scene.
yeah.
Kind of
Could
weird
be.
in a Disney show. Kind of weird.
Yeah, but they didn't like outright say it.
No, they
It's
didn't.
all.
It
That's
was
all it
really
always is.
subliminal.
Yeah.
It's implied.
I mean, they got the elephant playing the piano in the back.
I feel like that's a reference from one of the older movies. I'd have to look
Yeah,
it up,
it's in
but
there.
yeah, he's definitely playing it then.
I want to say he's in the prequels, honestly.
They gave him all them coins
For
paying
protection,
tribute.
right? For protection.
Correct.
But who's he protecting? He can't even protect himself.
Yeah, no. That's the thing. I don't like this whole I'm sick deal he's got going on right now
Yeah.
at all.
That's the only way you're getting flashbacks, though. So you needed something to do
Yeah.
it. They should have just done PTSD.
I mean, they try to portray both, like he's super weak and super strong at the same time.
Well, it's like he has moments like when he after these guys kind of kick his ass, he's on the ground and he shoots that missile. And he's
Yeah,
pissing
yeah,
disintegrates
exactly.
that
That's
guy.
what I'm saying.
It's like he has the moments, but he's mostly just weak right now.
It's like, how did he
And
beat
like
that creature?
he completely fucked up right there. And, like literally blew
Yeah.
both of them to the ground.
That's a rookie mistake too. Like, come on.
And why didn't he jetpack out of this right there?
Yes, my entire thought.
I thought he
through
was
this-
going to do it. I thought he
Yeah,
was.
so
my
did I.
thought through this entire scene was, why isn't he using the jetpack? That was
This fighting sucks. I'll be honest.
He's
This-
like
This
handicapped
action
right now.
kind of sucks right here.
It wasn't bad. When she was fighting the two dudes on the rooftop, it was kind of hard.
Yeah, her fight scenes are cool.
her fight
Yeah.
scenes are really really cool.
I actually like her.
Yeah, she was.
She's way better in
honestly
this than The
She was
Mandalorian.
the coolest character in the show.
Honestly,
so
I
far.
thought these dudes were like kind of cool villains, like little gangsters.
Well, they don't look like villains. They look. He's still a crime syndicate, so they might be for the mayor and like the police.
Yeah.
We
It's
don't
gotta
know.
Be
I
like
really
a
don't know.
rival gang or something. They don't look. Like
Yeah,
police.
could they be like a police force type?
Nah,
Exactly.
no
Dude,
shot.
you gotta think. It's a crime syndicate. He's running a legal organization.
Yeah, but they're running away in fear. Like, I feel like if they were like some patrolling stuff, they would have like backup or something.
See, I feel like
There's no way. They look like ninjas, bro.
We'll find out. But like, I just don't know.
I just think Boba should have definitely done more in the first episode. I mean, he definitely was like proven
Like
to
what
be
though?
tough.
What could he have done?
I don't know, but he was definitely proven to be tough in like the flashbacks and stuff, just having to go through all of that torture essentially.
They
But-
should have had him beat
But
that
like
Tusken
this scene right
Raider.
here, like he's literally on the ground and they run off, like, and he has to send Finnick after him. He disintegrates this guy right here. But
Yeah,
beyond
blew
that,
him up bad.
that's his only moment.
It's the first episode, Nita. There's
Yo,
7
it was
of these.
actually a sick fight between him and the Raider.
Yeah, that
should've
was
won.
a sick
He
Like
fight.
should've
that
won.
was a cool fight. I mean, he got his ass beat.
I thought he was gonna win that one.
Like for sure, his jaw was broken after that.
100%. Got the break speed off him.
For real.
That was like some Conor McGregor UFC type stuff.
I thought the set was really nice.
Finnick's dodge, like backflip thing when he throws the knife at her is pretty sick.
Yeah. It was all right.
No, this is by far the best action scene in the whole show.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. They're not running around the town like police.
Yeah, true.
They're running on
police wouldn't
rooftops.
be
Like,
running
what?
away and stuff. They'd call for backup.
Yeah. They're not throwing ninja stars and
Well, I mean, whoever
Jumping on
sent them
rooftops.
obviously knew who they were, so they were not going to send scrubs.
yeah.
Okay, how about this?
Maybe it is the mayor.
What if the
Yeah.
mayor is a crime lord? Like he's corrupt,
Like
a
low-key?
corrupt politician.
Crimson Dawn.
I could see that.
Like, oh yeah, he's got ties to Crimson Dawn. Ooh,
And having Java come back would be a big problem for him, maybe.
that is actually really interesting. If he's like paid off by an organ, he or she, whatever the alien is.
Look,
is
if
paid
Disney
off by an
is going to use
organization.
Amelia Clark, they already got her in another TV show. Why not put her in this too?
Yeah, if just for a season. I mean, let her get killed or something. Like, I mean, just end her story.
But are you going to do that if she's already going to be in the Marvels
Hmm?
TV show? She's going to be like that.
Oh, Secret Wars.
Yeah, she's going to
Yeah,
be in
she's
that.
gonna be in Secret Wars.
So are you going to film her in both of these that close together?
With
They
the-
usually don't do Star Wars or Marvel. They don't.
That's true, but it's like I was telling you earlier, man. With the volume, the thing they're using to make the Mandalorian, they can make all these different things so quickly. Like it's not as big of a time constraint for the actors.
I already thought it was way better than Mandalorian. Just off this first episode, it was way better.
So much happened so quickly as far as like Boba's story development, in my opinion.
They had to kind of
They
rush
defi-
this part though.
When they said there was no filler, I didn't feel like any of this was filler. I feel like all of it was very essential.
Yeah, I agree.
And a lot of times on The Mandalorian, there were whole ass episodes where this is filler.
Yeah, 100%.
This one for sure. I mean, I recognize it's the first episode, so maybe I should give it some time. But this, no filler whatsoever.
You don't think this scene's a filler when he goes to the desert and just scoops up balls of water?
No, because that's how he finds the monster and earns their respect.
So is he
Facts.
is he out there the whole time to find the monster, or is he out there to find water? That's what I don't know.
He was out there to
Nah,
find water.
He was definitely out there to find
Yeah,
water.
But that's how they found the monster.
They wouldn't have sent that little kid, Tusken, to like deal with that monster.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, I thought it was a cool way of bringing in the monster.
I just don't understand the Tuscans.
Like he digging for some
plan
water.
here. They went and spied on people. Didn't even go up to the place.
Yeah,
they
that was a
spied
little
on.
odd.
Walked
Yeah.
away.
It's like they were
Dug
trying to
for
show
water?
Boba something. Look,
No,
that's
ma-
this scene right here. I
Nah,
think.
they were definitely sent out there just for the water and then saw something was going on.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Or that little kid like had been like watching this or whatever.
No, 100%.
Oh no, look, he just corrupted that water. He was pouring stuff in their
He did.
water well. And like I was saying earlier, the people who Cobb Vanth dealt with did the same thing. The Tuskens, don't you remember they were mad about the water being messed up?
Well, in it in Mandalorian, the first episode, you see him approach Cobb Vanth at the end.
But those guys look completely different
You know what I'm
from the
saying? You
guys
see
in the
him at
city.
the
He's
town?
like watching Mando leave with the armor, yeah.
Maybe we'll get that scene after Mando leaves. He goes and talks to Cobb.
Maybe there's
That's
just
where he
like
gets him in.
Yeah, because he has to definitely go find his armor. They'll show that in the flashback for sure.
They might show him saving Finnick too.
Yeah, I think they I think it's him and the Tusken Raiders that save Finnick. He doesn't do it by himself. I think he's going to be chilling with the Tusken Raiders for a little bit to heal up, at least to where he can go somewhere.
I mean, maybe later in the season he's like friends with them and he'll need him or something.
That's his backup.
Yeah,
That's his
it's got to
army.
be, right?
Yeah. Yo, that would be crazy when all those like I was saying, bro, there's going to be a Mandalorian battle in this show. When all of them show up, if Boba was fighting back with like a Tusken Raider army, that'd be pretty crazy.
Tusken Raiders versus Mandalorians.
I mean,
If there were a ton of them versus like maybe 10 Mandalorians, that'd be a
Be
good
fair.
fight. Yeah.
why would they fight though?
For Boba, assuming he does more to like earn their respect. or
and
whatever.
they're already building them up. Like,
No, I meant like why would the Mandalorians fight Boba?
I'm not sure. Maybe his armor, the fact he has the armor.
Yeah, but they've already dealt with that.
There's a character from the end of season 1 of Mandalorian who still hasn't returned, the armorer, who cares about it more than anybody. She was the head of the clan. So if she showed up with the rest of the other people who escaped and said, "Give me that armor,"
Would Mando fight him? No.
Mando who? Fight who?
The Mandalorian would not fight him.
Boba?
Pedro Pascal, Din Djarin would not fight Boba.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Ice Machine.
Oh, I was so confused. I did not know what's going on. But
You're all right, man.
all right, good. But what were we talking about? Boba?
And Din Djarin, yeah.
Yeah, I totally lost it because of the ice machine.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think Din would fight Boba either. I mean, especially after he helped him get Grogu back, he probably feels a certain amount of loyalty to Boba.
This is gonna set the Mandalorian up a lot. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't see them making a second season.
Of this?
No, I don't.
I don't know. I don't have enough information on where it's
I think
going.
the second season will be like a Mandalorian war.
I mean, I
and
don't
the
know. They're building it
Mandalorian,
up.
and he'll
Like
be in it.
I found out a lot about the past in this episode, but I really found out nothing about where the show is actually going at all.
But there's so many possibilities.
Oh, absolutely, for
So
sure.
Tatooine's not in the New Republic, right?
It's in the Outer Rim,
So it's not in the Republic at all.
Well, I don't know that it's not in the Republic, but I know it's in the Outer Rim.
Yo, and
Meaning-
what was the other slave's deal?
Yeah, why
Like,
was
what was
he
up
such
with
a
him?
dick?
Yeah, OD.
I think he was scared of them.
Yeah, he was definitely scared of the Tusken Raiders.
Yeah, but again, they're trying to build them up, you know? So later, you'll already have their respect.
This guy just sucked. Yeah, I wish it like had like a translation of what he was saying.
So online it
Boba
says
understood him.
Tatooine is a part of the Republic, but since it's such a poor planet, everyone forgot about it.
Yeah, well, it's in the, like I said, it's in the Outer Rim, so they're just not even like watching it like that.
Yo, what is that monster thing just doing? 10 feet.
Corey, see if
under
you
the
can
sand.
find out what kind of monster
Creature.
Yeah, creature
Yeah.
monster that is.
Nah, that thing was badass. Looked like a scorpion lizard.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Hey, chance Darth Maul appears?
Is he not dead at this
that would
point?
make this whole show.
He's dead in this point in the timeline.
Is he? I was about to ask that.
He's dead because Obi-Wan killed him for the final time when he was still alive.
And Obi-Wan's already dead.
Exactly. So he has to be dead. Unless there's no way they bring him back again. Maul's dead. There's no way.
Yeah, please don't bring him back. That's too far.
Bring him back.
This guy looks like the old Mortal Kombat
Looks like
villain from
the
original.
lobster from SpongeBob.
Larry?
Yes.
Yes.
Nah, my boy Larry looks better than that. I didn't like this part, honestly.
I thought it was cool.
I didn't either.
They all should have died.
Yeah, I felt like they all should have died.
I wouldn't have minded if you would have killed the red
There's
fish.
nothing
looking dude.
online about it. Mythosaurs.
No, that's not it.
It's not it?
A Mythosaur is a. I mean, it's in the holiday special, and it looks nothing like that.
Yeah, dude, Boba was getting hit by like little electricity. If he got hit like that right now, he'd be dead.
Yeah, literally, dude.
So how is he fine right there?
Yeah, I'm not understanding it at all.
I don't know. Yeah.
They got to
Adrenaline?
explain his strength.
I really just need him to just like wake up one episode and be like, I'm tired of this.
Like I'm
and
back.
Just kill everybody.
No, you know what? You know what? That could happen. Second episode, he might really get his ass kicked.
Did you see how
and be like, I can't stop. I gotta stop being a little bitch, pretty much.
Bro,
Yeah.
did you see how down bad he was after he came out of that hole?
He was real down bad. Dude literally just laid down in the sand.
Yeah.
All of his equipment was
What
messed
juice?
up.
And then you don't
What
know
did they
how
give
long
him?
he was walking in the sand behind those animals for.
Yeah, but then he kills this thing. Gosh. I really,
Where does he find the energy?
I want him to just.
What is he eating out there in the sand?
He hasn't eaten anything this whole episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And look at him. He stands up like a badass.
Yeah.
And 2
Like, he
days
should've,
ago, he
like,
couldn't walk.
He should literally just passed out right there, and I'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
They just try to hype him up a little bit.
I don't know. All right. I think it's time to move on. Y'all ready to talk about some Batman?
You don't got any
Yes.
predictions for the next episode? You want?
I mean, they really didn't give us a lot going forward for Boba, other than he's going to confront the mayor.
I mean, they're developing the gangs, like the group of guys that robbed that crib, and then
and whatever that symbol is.
the red dudes who were fighting in the city. So it looks like there's two different groups that he's like
Go to that
against.
symbol real quick.
was like
I
a-
just remembered
it.
it's
Go to
Red
it.
Key Raiders. Those were the guys from Mandalorian previously. I don't know if you could look up their symbol and see what it is.
I am.
I don't think it's them.
I don't think so either. But that's the only other connection we really have there. Maybe look up Crimson Dawns.
No, I kind of remember what it looks like, and it might be it. Nope.
Not Crimson Dawn.
Mm-mm. Crimson
Yo, what
Dawn's
if
a
what if
circle.
Disney Plus came out with a Jar Jar Binks TV show? Would you watch?
Just to troll Star Wars fans.
For the first time in like 5 years, Disney stock would plummet.
Just imagine
Yeah.
just like a solid,
honestly.
Imagine just like a full-on comedy, like no action, no nothing, just Jar Jar.
It would not be funny.
I didn't.
You don't think so?
I didn't find him funny originally.
Misa,
man.
no, I think it'd be funny.
Bro, he's a goat. Are you kidding me?
That should have been the comic.
Jar Jar Binks is legendary.
Who is the funniest person in Star Wars?
Funniest person in Star Wars has to be R2.
Or 3PO is pretty funny.
3PO is funny too. He's funnier in the sequel trilogies, honestly. He does a lot of funny lines in sequel trilogies.
He's honestly better in the sequel trilogies than any other character.
That is a big fact, but not
Nah.
saying that says nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't say
but
much.
Without saying a lot, yeah.
Those two dumb guys, the ugly alien-looking dudes,
Mm-hmm.
those guys were pretty funny.
You thought they were funny? They really didn't
Yeah.
have any
Yeah,
The
they did.
Gamorreans?
funny scenes.
Yeah, they had like goofy shit happen to them.
The Gamorreans in this?
No, I'm talking about like the prequels.
Yeah, Luke.
Oh.
No, the OGs.
Oh.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
guys
Luke,
that were on
Luke
that
made
like
them look stupid.
lava planet, you know, before Anakin and Obi-Wan had that battle.
Oh, and one of them had literally like a nutsack like right underneath his
Yes,
chin.
those guys were funny.
The Separatists.
Yes, the
Yes,
Separatists.
yeah.
Oh man, their voices are hilarious.
Yeah, they're absolute idiots.
What did they say in the opening of the Phantom Menace?
I'm trying to remember.
Let's just get to the Batman trailer.
Yeah, we gotta get to it. We gotta get to it.
When does this movie come out?
April? I know it goes on HBO Max in April.
They're just building it up so much now.
It comes out on March 4th.
Like that's still a solid 3 months away.
Literally, it's gonna be Boba Fett up until then. There's not really anything else coming out.
They pushed back Multiverse of Madness.
How
Why?
far?
May 6th. 2 months after.
Why would they do that?
Hold on,
Box-
didn't you
box
say
office.
Batman's in May?
No, Batman's is in March.
Okay. All right, let's watch this new trailer real quick.
The Bat and the Cat. It already has 2.5 mil.
They call the Kingsman gratuitous.
An ad? We don't need this.
Obscene, naughty, shocking.
This is not an advertisement for
This
the
movie,
Kingsman.
this
Just
movie,
letting
by the
you
way,
know.
is gonna be awful.
Yeah, I completely agreed. Who wants to watch a prequel?
And they're
about the
putting so much
Kingsman?
money into ads, like they're not even gonna make their money back.
All right.
Where's Cody?
Sorry.
I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable.
He looks super depressed in this movie.
Yeah, he looks cold. He looks like a killer.
Colin Farrell looks incredible as Penguin. It blows my mind every time.
Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
On his ass. God. How Penguin lives through that, I don't
Penguin
know.
has some abilities, right?
Penguin?
Like,
No, he has no abilities.
Yeah.
He's literally just a rich guy.
The killer left this for the Batman. Why is he writing to you?
See, there's some hidden family thing. I think the Riddler knows who he is.
Oh, he definitely knows who he is. He says Bruce in the trailer.
It's all about the Waynes. If we don't stand up, no one will.
You got a lot of cats.
The cat and the cat.
The Bat and the Cat.
New friend of yours? I'm not so sure. I'm just here to unmask.
That's like exactly what happened in Christian Bale's.
You're part of this too.
This is gonna be darker.
How am I part of this?
No, but she pulls up on his house, tries to steal something, and he catches her.
Smart as I thought you were. Poor Rose.
They do really imply that his family's involved somehow.
I'm telling you right now, dude. Thomas Wayne did something in this universe.
And he's dealing with the consequences.
Yeah. He looks like goth almost. It's like a goth Batman.
Batman is goth.
Did kind of look like he was pulling up to a courtroom.
Yeah, facts.
It looked like a funeral.
The answer is justice.
You know how he says black and blue? I bet you he gets a black and blue suit at the end.
That would be dope.
That would be dope.
That would-
They
that
need
would
to
be
do
dope.
it.
Like the gray and blue traditional look,
Yeah.
that would be pretty cool.
Because all black is the Dark Knight.
It is.
It's not really Batman.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what are our thoughts on like who's gonna show up in this though? Like we know we have Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. We have obviously Pattinson as Batman. We have the Penguin. We have Riddler. Like, is that too? If we do any more, is that too much? Or
Spider-Man proved it wasn't.
Spider-Man's a once in a generation movie though,
Fair.
and it only works because it was
Marvel's
so
done a good
over the
job of
top. Yeah. And there
I mean,
don't-
there might
I
be
think-
somebody on the board at Wayne
I don't think the
Enterprises.
Penguin's gonna be that big of a villain as he's advertised.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll be in it as much as it looks. I
So
think
you
we've
think
seen
it's
a lot of
literally
his
just
scenes.
the Riddler's movie?
Yeah, and there's still the Penguin doing some stuff, but he's not like he can't incriminate the Penguin yet.
Maybe
for some
he's
reason.
there.
Maybe
for
they're
like-
just building.
He's
the
getting
universe.
information out of
yeah,
the Penguin.
That's what I'm thinking. I think Penguin's there for world building
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
purposes for sure. Just to make it bigger or seem bigger, make the whole world seem bigger.
Yeah.
You think Lex Luthor will be in it?
Nah, no way they're doing anything outside of Batman's wheelhouse.
Yeah.
They don't even want
They
to
don't
touch
need
the
to.
other
They don't need
characters.
to.
And it's tough to put Batman with other characters and make it a good.
Well, the
like,
reason
film.
Batman's so good is because he's a detective. That's what he is,
Exactly.
and he can live in a reality set world that makes sense to us without Superman flying through a building next door.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, he's literally. I mean, he goes and investigates and talks to people and stuff.
all of his villains are grounded people, except for really the Joker, who's just and Bane.
Yeah, but Bane's literally just a guy on steroids. Honestly.
Bane was a dog, though.
Bane is a dog. He's smart. and
Tom
strong.
Hardy got a lot of like flack for that from
I
fans.
mean, his voice is hilarious.
It
No
is.
doubt about it. It is actually very memeable. If-
Oh, you
Bro,
think
for a
darkness
for a
is
long
your
for a long time, I didn't even know it was him.
Really?
yeah, if I didn't know that was him either. Like the first time I saw that movie. No
Well,
doubt.
because did he even have that many movies out when that movie came out? Like big ones?
I'm trying to think.
Because I don't remember.
I really don't know that I'd seen a movie with Tom Hardy in it prior to that. I'm
Yeah,
sure he
that's what
had
I'm saying.
something, but
Like I saw Tom Hardy after, and then was like, "Oh shit, he was Bane too."
yeah. Well, I mean, he had that thing on his face, so
And now
that
he's-
didn't help either.
And now he's
Inception.
Venom.
What?
He's in Inception.
When is he in Inception? What does he do in Inception?
He's like one of the dudes who goes back and
What?
he's a part of the group.
See, I don't even remember him in that. So yeah,
He's in
Are
I
there
Black
any
Hawk
other
Down.
actors that are in like DC and Marvel?
J. Jonah Jameson. He plays
The guy
Commissioner
who's in
Gordon.
Captain Marvel who plays what's his name? I think I know the
Captain
DC
Marvel.
name.
Captain Marvel.
Look it up, man.
I am. $4.30 Ben. Doing great.
What's up? Is there any Mando Boba Fett trivia out yet? We should make one.
Make some
Imagine,
Boba Fett trivia.
imagine be the first.
Gwen would do horrible at that.
What? Absolutely not.
What was the monster called that came out of the sand?
I want to know. I don't know the answer to that.
I've already looked it up. Nothing yet.
I bet it's a new one that they just made up. I'd be willing to bet. But
Yeah, sorry if I butcher this name, but Digimon Hyun Soo was in Guardian of the Galaxy and Shazam. As Shazam,
I
he
didn't
plays the
watch
older
Shazam.
Shazam, the one that gives him the powers. And then
Oh.
Guardians of the Galaxy, he plays the guy who fights Peter Quill on Morag.
You guys watched Shazam?
Yeah, I watched it.
Was it good?
I didn't like that they gave all of the kids powers. Like, that just makes Shazam less cool, in my opinion.
It made him like pointless, honestly, because there's like 6 of them.
Exactly. It was like, okay, what's so good about Shazam?
It's kind of like the Black Widow debate. Like, is it cool that there's more Black Widows than just Scarlet?
See, that's whack, in my opinion. I did not like that at all. I didn't enjoy Black Widow when I saw it, but that was one of my biggest problems with it. And they do that.
I thought
all
it
the
was
time.
mid. Like, it was just.
They do that all the time. I'm just like, when you make other people on the same level as your main character, then that just makes the main character a lot less cool.
Yeah, 100%.
So, I don't know. But
Well, I mean, that's what they did in Boba Fett. Like, he got his ass beat.
yeah, and that was my biggest complaint, I would
Yeah.
say, about episode 1, for
And
sure.
it did make him seem 100% less cool.
No doubt about it. I don't know. But, so we've got Batman. Hold on. So Spider-Man came out. No, okay. So it'll go on last year's, right? For Oscars?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna
So
happen.
is Batman going to be in contention for that too, or is that missing that?
It's gonna miss it.
Okay.
Right now, without China, because Spider-Man never released in China,
Okay.
it is at $1.5 billion.
That's a
Tom
lot.
Holland and the director are both pushing it for Best Picture. They're not pushing him for lead actor. They're not even gonna try.
How much did, like, Endgame make?
Endgame made the most money ever. Actually, Avatar did. It took it back.
Just so I can get a comparison
Okay.
in my head.
2.798 billion.
Corey, I know you think that it has like an Oscar argument, but there's no way. I literally couldn't even put it in that category, especially with movies that came out this past year, like Dune, which is significantly better in story, visuals, CGI. It's like there's no discussion about Spider-Man being there. It's a nostalgia
It can
movie,
100% be nominated.
fan service movie.
It was a tearjerker.
Exactly. It pulls at your strings, and
Yeah.
it was cool for the MCU.
What's cinema all about? Captivating an audience and getting emotion out of the movie. And Spider-Man was the most emotionally gravitating movie.
Yeah,
of
because
the year.
but they used
Who cares
past
if it's a superhero
movies,
movie?
like
Who cares? Dark Knight was great.
they used literally the
Lord of
last
the Rings
20
won.
years.
Okay, but it's not. My issue is not a superhero. Dune's pretty much a superhero movie.
It is.
It's not that it's a
I classify
superhero
that.
movie. I'm just saying
I
that
don't think it's a
Dune.
superhero movie.
Okay, generally speaking, they have.
Do you think
kinda-
Star Wars is a super?
yes.
Generally, yes.
It's a fancy
superhero?
one. Let's
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's
Luke
generally
Skywalker's a
in that
superhero.
category.
No, it's not the same.
I don't know. Yeah, I can make an argument, but anyway, my biggest thing is Dune is absolutely better than Spider-Man: No Way Home. If
I'm actually
any
happy
of them
you're saying this.
deserves
'Cause I agree.
accreditation
Completely disagree, and I
by
love Dune.
anyone, it should be Dune and not Spider-Man: No Way Home.
But Corey's one of those emotional guys, you know, so he loves those movies that, like,
What are you trying to say?
you know.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Avatar, which grossed the most money at the time and still has the #1 sales in the box office, had 4 nominees.
Turn him up a little bit.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it might. I'm not an Avatar fan. I actually hate the movie Avatar, but there's a lot more to it than sales. I mean, we know that Spider-Man was the most hyped movie of the year. I'm not going to debate you on that. My overall point is that Dune is of higher quality.
Good take, good take, good
higher
take.
quality.
How
film.
many movies did you see in theaters this year?
I'd have to think about that. Probably not a
James
lot.
Bond.
I did not see James Bond. I saw it kind of.
It was alright.
This was the only movie you saw in theaters.
That may be true.
Is this the first movie you saw since the pandemic?
No, I saw Godzilla vs. Kong in theaters.
What are you alluding to though?
I'm alluding to cinema is all about bringing people out to an audience and captivating a whole group of people, not just you sitting on the couch at home.
Yeah, but they literally
That's what Spider-Man did for everyone else. It brought
but they
back
used
movie
literally
theaters.
20 years of movies to do it.
And on top of that,
Yes,
bro,
and they all made it work in a 2.5-hour movie with 3
Yeah, I'm
different
saying
characters
I don't
and
think
5
they did a bad
villains.
job.
They did a
But
great job.
how much better would it have been if it was at home on your TV and they got to do it as long as they wanted, like the Snyder cut, where they didn't have to cut anything out and they didn't have to do any stupid
I don't
Deaths.
agree. It was
The
way better
Snyder
in
cut's
theaters.
way too long, and you know it. There's stuff in that movie that should have been cut anyway.
Dude,
I think that it made them more money doing it in theaters than like putting it on HBO.
Well, I think
Well,
the
I
argument
think
he's
that's
trying to
a
allude
tough-
at is kind of like a TV show argument that he's trying to say if you have more time to flesh it out, it makes more sense. But that's not how cinema works.
okay, and the thing with
That's not how movies work. Yeah.
with the thing with making money though, it's tough to say because they're doing it by subscribers when they put it on HBO
I mean, you could
Max
literally
versus
say
dollar signs for at box office. So it's tough to compare those
Yeah,
numbers.
but you can say that with any movie. If they made a TV show, they could make
Yeah.
it a bigger story.
My overall thing, I guess, is it just would be most of the time it would be a lot better if it was an HBO level show.
No, most of the time it would be a lot of filler because they can't get that point across the way they can in a movie.
See, I would disagree with that, and I would disagree with that because of the episode we just watched, Book of Boba Fett. There was no filler in that episode, period.
I
And-
mean, I think
Okay,
they
you're
could do
looking
a,
at one episode of a show.
they could
that we
do a
haven't seen the
Spider-Man
rest
TV
of.
show with no fillers. They could.
I've
No,
seen.
they couldn't. They couldn't.
I
don't
think they
agree with
could.
that.
I don't think the MCU could.
Exactly. I think they're showing it with their shows. They're not
And
that
they
good.
could make
Well,
better fillers too.
WandaVision has a ton of filler, but that's an excellent show. And I
WandaVision was nominated and won a lot of awards.
Didn't
it
even watch it.
deserved it, in my
It did.
opinion.
It did.
Yeah, deserved it.
That was their best show they made.
And
I
you
think
could
Loki
s-
was cooler.
The
but
way the eras changed and like the way they filmed it with each one was so dope. That was very cool. That was very, very
I mean,
cool.
Loki just opened you up to multiple universes.
Loki was so cool. Alligator Loki was the best part of the show. That was so
was
sick.
I mean, they kind of set up Spider-Man in that show.
True.
Not really.
A lot of they all were kind of pointing towards the multiverse.
Yeah, and
Except for
that's
Winter
what got
Soldier.
you like, oh my god.
Winter Soldier sucked. That one was awful.
It's just their timelines. I think they screwed up. They should have restarted, and it sounds bad, but they should have.
Well, they screwed up, and then Chadwick Boseman died, and that just threw an even bigger wrench in their screw up.
I think
So-
he was gonna be a huge.
Wait,
part.
did it even tell in Spider-Man why Osborn wasn't dead?
Yeah, they all got pulled right before the moment they died.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like it was like kind of odd because like Doc Ock thought like, oh, you were supposed to be dead,
Because he knew he was dead.
but they're in the same universe.
Yeah, but he knew he died.
Yeah, but it's just
Because
weird
when Doc
how,
Ock
like,
got pulled, it was already years after Osborn killed
Yeah.
himself.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It was just kind of weird putting all the timelines together.
There could be other people there too who like knew that who Peter was.
Well, I think there was going to be. I think there could have been.
I mean, it showed
People
you
there.
that there was more coming.
Yeah, it even showed you that Venom was there and just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I guarantee
Yeah.
there was a lot of people there. They just didn't know
Yeah.
where the hell they were at.
Yeah.
I think the next Spider-Man movie will probably be around that Scorpion guy because they teased him in the first when he talked to Vulture at the end of Homecoming.
Well, actually, that guy who becomes Scorpion becomes Venom in the comics too.
So maybe he becomes Scorpion first and like loses and gets Venom.
Ooh,
I hope they don't do Venom Spidey.
Ends
Give
up
him
at a
black
bar?
Suit. I hope they don't. I don't want them to do that again.
Man, that would be sick. I like that. That was such a sick arc. I mean, I would much rather it be Andrew Garfield that gets it, of course, but
Andrew's fighting Venom. Tom Hardy's Venom.
so do you think Andrew was always in that universe this whole time?
I think once Andrew went back and saved all of his villains, he's gonna come back to the universe, and it's gonna be completely different.
you
'Cause the
really think they're
outcomes
gonna
that he
make another
changed-
Andrew Garfield movie?
Yes, it's gonna be Venom 3. He's
I'm
gonna
not
fight
sold on
Spidey.
it.
Ooh, Venom 3?
Venom 3 is pretty much the Amazing Spider-Man 3 and Venom together. Yes. I
bet
hate
you
that
it
Sony's
sucks.
writing it,
I bet
but-
you it sucks. Sony will ruin it. Sony will ruin it.
They can't ruin it. There's so much hype around it. You just have to make sure the CGI looks good, which looks
I will
awful.
see you at Venom Carnage. That was garbage. That was total garbage.
It was literally just
It
made for
wasn't.
the
It
end
was.
credit
Yeah.
scene.
It was kind of. Yeah. It was
made-
literally a filler movie.
Definitely one of the worst superhero movies I've seen in a
What
while.
I think they wanted to do was have.
But is Venom a superhero?
No, he's like a
No,
weird.
he's Deadpool.
He's
He's
just. He's
Deadpool.
kind of different. Yeah.
What
he's
if you
different.
bring
He's
Deadpool
literally
into
Deadpool.
Spider-Man?
He's different.
I would love to see
Different.
Deadpool and
What
Spider-Man.
if it's Venom and Spider-Man team up against Deadpool?
They should beat the brakes off Deadpool though. Like,
Should they though?
yeah.
I mean, dude, don't die.
I mean, Deadpool in the comics
and
kills
Venom,
everyone.
Venom would want to get on Deadpool too, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Because Deadpool is literally, I mean, invincible. Oh,
True.
gosh.
So
Wanna
many
wrap it, boys?
possibilities.
Yeah, I think that's
we're at
about
55. We hit every point.
it. Yeah.
What else you got on the whiteboard? Easter eggs?
Any
There
Easter
really
eggs?
wasn't much in there. I mean, the stormtrooper that fell in with him was in there, but
The
he
only,
looked like he was
uh,
already dead.
Only other Easter egg
Yeah,
I
he
felt
looked like he had been there for a while.
No, but he fell in before.
Yeah,
So,
there's another question.
was
How
in
long
there.
was Boba in there before he
I think
woke
he
up?
was. Did he wake up, or do you think?
He didn't wake up. He was already up. He was just moving
I
around,
don't
wasn't
know.
he?
I'm not sure. But the reason I think he was in there for a little while is because the stormtrooper was already kind of like biodegraded type deal.
Yeah.
No, but remember he took the stormtrooper's oxygen, so there's
Oxygen,
no
yeah.
way that would still be there. It would have ran out.
I did think that was a
True.
little weird. He like broke it,
That
broke the
stormtrooper
oxygen,
must have. Did he?
and just
maybe
like
that
smashed it
stormtrooper
into
got
his hand.
shot and then fell in.
What'd you say?
Did he get shot off the whatever they were on in Return of the Jedi and then fall in?
The trooper?
Yeah, 'cause he could have been dead when he fell in.
That could have been it. And that would explain why he still had
Nah,
oxygen.
I feel like I definitely remember him doing one of those like.
I do feel like there would be
trooper
bodies on the
screams as
ground when
was
he got
falling
out.
in.
From the people that died, there was a lot of people who died there.
Man, yeah, they should have definitely shown like dead Jabba or something right there, because the whole barge went down right there.
Yeah, it was crashed in the background, but like
Was
there
it?
No, yeah, it was. When he gets out, you can see it crash in the background.
Man, that was definitely the coolest scene from that show.
That was the best scene. I mean, the intro was better than the rest of the
It
show.
would have
in
been
my
cool if
opinion.
they left a little more debris though.
They should have
Yeah.
left bodies, but it's just
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah,
going
they're
to.
gonna do it in Star Wars.
Like, there's no blood. That's why there's no guns, pretty much, in Star Wars.
I mean,
now.
he did explode that dude. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, but you don't see anything. You just see it hit the concrete.
Yeah,
and
but you
then
know he's
vanish.
dead.
Yeah, but
it disintegrated.
Yeah, like
Nah, Boba has to do something next episode where it's like, okay, he's getting it together now, because this whole episode he struggled, which is fine. You have to have a little bit of a story arc for him to get better, but
I
something's
mean,
gotta
it
happen.
just showed him in situations where he had no idea what the hell was going on.
Yeah, for sure. It seemed like he really is.
He got caught with his pants down the entire episode.
straight
Cobb
up.
Vanth for sure coming in. You convinced me. Next
Yeah,
episode,
Cobb Vanth would make total sense to come help him out.
be like a marshal, which is literally what he was.
Exactly what he needs. Somebody to monitor the streets.
Because he can't do
But
it.
isn't
right
that
now.
his job?
No, he's not. That's not his job.
No, Boba's
Jabba
job
never
is to
left
rule.
the palace. His the rule. And
Yeah,
the
but
fear. He's gonna change. He's not.
Jabba
gonna have
had
people,
people
respect him
to
the whole
go
time. It's not gonna work.
run his
Finnick's gonna
errands, did he
convince
not?
him.
Didn't Jabba have people?
Yeah,
Like-
Bid Fortuna.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boba has nobody.
he's got Finnick,
He's got Finnick.
and that's a
Exactly.
Finnick's been built up for a while though. She's pretty badass.
she is badass.
I'm not saying she's not, but like, how can you do what Jabba was doing with 4 people and 2 of them are hogs?
But no, you don't understand.
good for nothing.
He has everyone that Jabba had too, and Big Tuna had. He just has to make sure that their things are still up and running.
Yeah.
He has
Like,
all
who
these
was-
clients already. He just has to make sure they're still happy with the service that's happening.
I think there could be something as well with the Trandoshan. That little that wasn't a throwaway line. He made that comment and stopped
yeah,
himself.
yeah. He'll be
There's
in there.
something more going on.
Maybe
with
he
them,
owns
too.
one of the gangs.
That's possible.
I mean, the
I can see Boss coming for a hit on him.
honestly, those
Yeah,
guys
Boss
with the
ca-
graffiti, I feel like that's the Boss gang.
Boss takes a bounty on Boba.
No, you don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I think that's a
They kinda
rival
looked
gang.
like
I
him.
think that's a rival gang to the Tusken Raiders.
That's
and
some
it's just for
ugly
the
faces.
backstory.
Word.
I think we did good, boys. I think that's solid.
Yeah. OD.
Agreed.
Oh no, wrong one. I don't like that one either. I kind of just like the applause.
That's a great way
Thank
to
you
close
guys
out.
for tuning in.
Yep.
Get
Follow
loud,
the
get
Twitter
loud.
account, Instagram, TikTok soon. We have the live studio audience next week.
man.
Can't wait to hear the fans some more.
All right,
Thank you guys for listening.
and we're out.
Oh.